Konnichiwa, Lewis desu. You might be thinking, this guy makes videos on YouTube. He must be a pretty confident person. But you're mistaken. The real me is over there in the corner, being the shy, unsure of himself, and introverted mess that he is. But I'm trying to overcome my fear of being in front of the camera and improve my confidence. Also, I guess I need to appear interesting so that you, the viewer, stick around and think, okay, this guy's not too bad. I can stick around and hear what he has to say. But, to be honest, I'd recommend against that. You've probably got better things to do than listen to me talk about myself. Oh, you might be right. I do have the Hidden Leaf Village to protect. Well, time to get to work. However, if you're still here, let's continue with the video. I think that it's about time that I review my university experience so far. I haven't said much yet about how it's been going, what's been happening, that kind of thing, so this is just a little video for those of you who are wondering what it's like doing a degree in Japanese studies at university. To sum it up in one word, Muskashii desu. It's been really difficult. My brain's been overwhelmed. Constant stream of new information. I have to spend lots of time reviewing or else I forget everything. Things aren't normal. The world is in a shit situation. It's very stressful. Barely left the house. I've been unable to get work. I have bills to pay. My bank account is drying out. Can't afford Christmas presents this year. But let's face it, Christmas will probably be cancelled anyway. However, despite all of this, and with thanks to the few wonderful people that are in my life, I'm somehow managing it. And I am honestly really enjoying being a student. It's been pretty weird. You can probably imagine that due to the current global situation that life at university hasn't exactly been normal. It's been pretty far from normal. I've been fortunate enough to live at home with family, and even that's been difficult with the current restrictions that are in place. So I can't imagine how difficult it is for the students that have been living in the dorms away from their family. But anyway, enough of that. So let's talk about the course. If you're interested in doing it, this is probably the part that you've been waiting for. I'm doing a degree in Japanese Studies at Oxford Brookes Uni. So far in my first semester I've been doing 3 modules, Japanese 1A, Reading and Writing 1A, and Essential Japanology. Japanese 1A is the main language module. Basically we go through our textbook lesson by lesson as a class, and then we go into the detail of the grammar included in the lesson discussion. So this and the other modules have been primarily online this year, so we do get to interact with each other and the teacher occasionally, but you can imagine having 20 people in a Zoom call. If we're all talking at once, that's going to be pretty confusing. And so with that in mind, it's not as sociable as like a classroom setting would be. To be honest, I think this is taking a toll against our ability to speak and practice speaking Japanese, but I guess nothing can really be done about that in the current situation. And in addition to the new grammar that we learn in the lessons, every week we also get, on average, about 40 new vocabulary words to learn. Japanese Reading and Writing 1A is a separate module that focuses mainly on kanji and the ability to read and write kanji. To be honest, it's basically a self-study module. The input that we get in the once weekly lesson indicates kind of the direction in which we need to focus our study, and I got given a course book that includes all the kanji that we need to learn in semester 1. So we don't actually have lessons that teach us how to write kanji. We have to learn it ourselves in our own self-study time, and we have to come up with our own memorization techniques to remember them all. And this semester, since about week 5, we started working on kanji, and we get 20 new kanji per week. So that's learn the meaning, how to write it, how to read it. As well as this, for every kanji that we learn, we also have to learn to recognize 2 kanji compound words in which the new kanji is used in, and how to read it. So basically that's another 40 vocabulary words on top of the Japanese 1A vocabulary that we have to learn per week. So the work quickly piles up and I have to keep reviewing, which is every week a bigger and bigger task. And this is really important because we're learning things so quickly that if I don't review all the vocabulary that I've learned, then I can easily forget them. And the final module that I'm doing at the moment is Essential Japanology. Every week we get a new lecture surrounding a topic of Japanese history and culture. They are often really interesting lectures. The only downside is that there's often a lot of pre-lecture reading to do. And as someone who hasn't had a lot of practice doing a great deal of reading in their life, I do find it difficult to keep up with everything. But despite this, I managed to get an A on my first essay. And I'm really happy about that. I did a lot of work over the course of about 3 weeks, so the hard work did really pay off. Anyway, that's about it for my uni life update. Things are going to get really busy now in the run up to Christmas because we've got lots of assessments and I've got another essay to write, so Ganbarimasu. But I'll try to keep uploading videos. To be honest, I've actually really enjoyed editing and putting together the videos on here. It's given me a chance to be creative and have a little break away from studying. So thank you to those of you who have watched my videos so far. I'm still not that good at editing videos yet, but I want to do my best to improve because it's actually really fun learning about it. My computer is a bit outdated, so it does struggle to render things sometimes. I hope it doesn't blow up. Please don't blow up. But anyway, if there's anything that you would like me to include in future videos, then please let me know in the comments down below. I kind of want to experiment with new things in the future, so feel free to subscribe and look out for those future videos. That would make me really happy and motivate me to keep doing my best. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Thanks for watching. じゃあ、またね。